Isolation Nation, welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. It is Pickup Line Wednesdays. I'm Ben Gleib, and we have a hell of a show for you in store today. So let's get it going. I don't have anything funny to say at this point of the show, right? Say it to really get you laughing, and it kind of like juice the show a little bit.
Sure.
But I got nothing. You see? So normally Bowers would laugh there, and instead he just said sure, but then he did laugh. His own saying of the word sure. So by reverse psychology, mission accomplished. You're welcome.
Sure.
And now, another sure. Now we're back to square one. Damn it. Welcome, the man who is very sure of himself, Chris Bowers.
Hey, I am very sure of myself. How we doing, Ben? You excited today? We fired up? We ready?
I am, man. I'm very excited. It's really good to see you. You look sharp. You look sharper than me. I don't know why this is all of a sudden starting to. First time I'm feeling like maybe I'm underdressed for this show.
Well, I appreciate that. I will say this coat, I bought two of these a long time ago. I bought one at the size I was, and I bought one skinny one, hoping someday I would fit into it, and I fit into it today. So it was a pretty good day for me. So, pretty excited about it. I'm 46 regular. I used to be a 54 regular, so I'm pretty happy.
Shit.
Eight jacket sizes is pretty good.
Nice, dude. And you got the glasses matching the jacket. I think it just makes it look extra put together.
If I had shoes on, they would match, but I'm not wearing shoes. We do have two awesome comics we'll introduce later, but we have Maggie Maye and Adam Mamawala will be back. What's that?
Sorry, I just want to say a quick fashion thing, not to one-up you, but I had a similar thing that just happened with my look today. I slept in this shirt and thought, let me spruce it up by putting an overtop on to look put together. So, you know.
Oh, see, I thought that you just wanted to match the Einstein hair on your shirt with your bedhead hair. I thought that's what you were going for. That's
really
okay.
Trying to put water in it and make it look like bedhead. Does it look bedhead? Shit.
Looks okay. I mean, a shower would have been all right, but then you would have missed the first half of the show. So, whatever. Pick your battles, Ben. Queen Rachel's here. Queen, how you doing, babe?
Queen.
You having a good time?
Is no one going to bring up the fact that, Ben, you called that an overtop? Never.
I get a lot of criticism for that word, but it's totally a word.
Overtop?
Yeah,
Overtop was one of my favorites. It was one of my favorite Stallone movies for sure, but I'm not sure that's what that's called. That's called a shirt.
That's what you call. No, it's not, because what do you call the things that are a little thicker than a shirt, but it's not really a jacket? You wouldn't wear this as a jacket.
No, that's called a shirt. That's called a thick shirt. It's called a thick shirt.
I don't know. Search men's overtop and see if stuff comes up.
Oh my God, there's no way. Where did you?
But do not search men overtop. That is not going to come up well. That is going to be a terrible. He is tricking you. Men's overtop is very something you do not want to get into. I don't think.
It's men on top. We don't want to.
Okay, but let's just say that guy.
Now Google men over bottom and see what comes up. That's what I need to.
Learn my lesson.
I'm just saying that guy's chest hair looks overtop like. I'm looking. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm saying that's just a thick shirt, man. It's a shirt, but it's still just a shirt. But that's okay.
I don't know. Maybe. Why can't I make a middle word? I mean, I feel like this is a genre of clothing that has not had respect for a very long time.
I mean, shirts have not had respect.
Over shirts, over tops.
There's a T-shirt. What you're wearing is called a button-up shirt, Ben, and there's called a T-shirt or an undershirt. What you always wear is what's called an undershirt. You've just never worn a real shirt before. That's what's fucking you up. It's all been T-shirts and undershirts your whole life. No actual shirts or jackets. Anyway,
if you want to support the show.
If you want to support the show, there you go.
You can by what you can do is you can submit. You can submit a tip.
Submit.
You can tip us via Super Chat on the YouTube. You can PayPal on sdscshow.com, or you can Venmo us at the address in the upper right-hand side of the screen right there, and someplace. And for a $5 or more tip, we will read your comment on the air, and it'll be great. And then that's how you get to be even bigger part of the show.
You did it. Nice work. We don't have an overnight game because things are still going on, but do we have a Night King game, Rach?
We did. The Night King game was Wealthy a Celebrity, right? Mash it up. I liked Frankie Berman's Mel Brooks Brothers.
Nice.
The cover. I liked, who was it? Megan Luce had... I also need to find out, Megan, if you're in the front row, tell me, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Jeff Golddoubloon.
Golddoubloon. I like that a lot. That's really good. Yeah,
but the winner, I loved Cynthia Cresswell's bringing it home towards us, Tyler Gucci. So,
boom.
Congratulations, Cynthia. Collect your prize, sdscshow.com.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Listen, this sweater top was a bad choice. It's very warm.
Yeah, it was cold. It was cold for 2 days, so we turned off the air conditioning, and then it was hot as shit today. It's like 79 in my apartment, so I had to turn on the air. So yeah, I'm a little sweaty myself.
Hey guys, I'm a little sweaty too on account of my overtop, but let me just show you this proof positive virtual background. Here you go.
Oh.
Sure. Where'd you buy that shirt?
Exist?
Where'd you buy that shirt? Spencer Gifts? Because that doesn't mean what you think it means. Certain bars, I wouldn't wear that shirt, Ben. That's all I'm saying. You might, unless you're into that.
What's today's game?
What's today's game? What wanna do it? Let's do it.
Today's game, since it's pickup line Wednesdays, is dessert pickup lines, you guys. It's pickup lines if you wanted to. I honestly don't know if you're picking up a dessert or getting picked up by a dessert, or if you're just doing a dessert theme in the pickup
Shit.
line.
I thought you meant desert. I all mine are desert.
I'm sure
Sam,
some people.
You look thirsty. You need a drink. That was my desert pickup line, but I don't work for desserts anyway.
That was how
But
my
like-
old math teacher taught me how to remember how to spell the difference between the two words, is that you want more dessert. That's why there's two S's in it.
Oh, I didn't know there was two S's in.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
So like,
You're
do
damn
you want to
right.
eat my Choco Taco?
Whoa.
That's an example.
Oh, take it easy.
Example.
Right out of the bat. There you go. Let's
Out of the
fucking
bat.
go. That's
Here we are.
it's not a pickup line necessarily. That's more of a.
Or would you like some whipped topping on that?
Speaking of whipped cream, get it? Like
There you
cream,
go.
whipped.
There you go.
I don't know.
That was what I was going for. I was really afraid to say it.
Can I put my banana in your split? How about that?
I guess.
Yeah.
Works.
Mind if I pop a cherry on there?
There you
All
go.
right,
Now
here
we're
we are.
rolling.
One and
All
one.
right, that's the game. So you can put in your entry $5. Well, for the $5 super chat, PayPal or Venmo, gets better chance. That's how you enter, and then if you're in the front row, you get 2 entries for free. So let's do that and have a
And
lot of
also,
fun.
our Hump Day guest host Jodie Sweeten's not able to make it today, but she'll be back next week. She's
Yes.
filming something she's doing a show in Australia right now.
She's
But-
on Good Morning Australia, I think, right at this moment. And so we're probably about to lose Steph Andrews to go watch that. I just heard Steph Andrews
Like-
gasp happen.
I'll go find her.
Thanks, Steph. All right.
All right. So, 2 entries for free. Speaking of the video front row, Ben, here we go.
Yeah, speaking of the video front row, you guys, we're going to do something a little different today, where at this point in the show, we introduce the video front row. So turn on your cameras.
Oh, yeah, this is a new feature for Wednesday.
New feature we're doing where we introduce the video front row right at this point in the show after the games. And so it's pretty exciting. Hope you guys can adapt to it. What a good looking group of folks populating my screen here, and yours at home as well. We're going to be starting right now with the first people we are spotlighting, which is well done in the all caps. It is Flan Row Steve and Vanilla Cake Val.
There you go.
Muy bien. I like that a lot. And we've got a Mad One's mask, really nice looking right there, on a lovely person coming to us at a right angle. It's Cashew Salad. Cashew, well, this might not be the best time to ask this because this is one of the rare times you're wearing sleeves, but I saw you put in a chat that you added something to your tattoo. Is that right?
Chad, oh god.
Here we go. Okay, I'm excited to see
Yeah,
this. Oh, Mad One swirl on the tattoo.
Nice.
Love that.
Nice.
I am
Nice.
touched. That is incredible. Super cool. Welcome. And we have now joining us from the past, the very old-timey Tell Me a Story. It's Jennifer's story, everybody.
Frankly,
Hello,
Jennifer,
hello.
I
I'll
don't
be your
give a
vintage
damn.
lady for the day.
You're the vintage lady. I'll take it.
Ah,
Thank
there
you
you
very
go.
much.
There
We haven't
you
had a
go.
lot of vintage lady talk on this show recently, and it's about damn time. I appreciate that. I'm getting the vapors right now. You know what I mean?
Why do you think I have this fan?
Uh,
Don't let
LaBelle's
LaBelle
around.
anywhere near it.
Hide
Yeah, exactly.
Hide,
Well, it's not-
hide your fans. Hide your lights.
Yeah, it's not fuck your fan Friday, so you're fine. I think you're okay.
Tell LaBelle.
No, I love that. I love that you said don't tell LaBelle after full minute of LaBelle jokes. Really well done. And we are joined now by Anna D. Hello, Anna. Good to see you.
Hi,
up?
Anna.
Great to have you. I love how we get to see all this headroom on top of you on account of the vertical camera. Really well done. Love it. Love it. Oh wait, here we go. Here we go.
Even better.
That was,
There you go.
that was a vertical fixed
There
tease.
we go.
There it is. Boom. Oh,
That's a lot of work for an extra half an inch, Ben, which I've heard before.
yep. Yep. Have you also been told, like, her background, you're a stuffed animal? I don't know what that means.
Oh, that's my 5-year-old.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
Very nice. Hopefully your 5-year-old's not behind that bedboard trying to grab that thing, and hopefully you're
Headboard.
I shoved her off to her dad's. We're good.
perfect. Excellent. And we are joined by an especially headroom heavy. Let's say there's a lot of room over the top of Anna Banana, everybody. Good to see you, AB.
Woo.
And coming to us, as is his usual style, taking a break from floating around the cosmos aimlessly. It's Brad Clark, everybody.
Woo.
Hello, Brad. And we are joined by a man who needs no introduction other than I can tell you it's James Nielsen. James.
James.
Good to see you, James. And we are joined from his car by a man sporting some Seattle love. It is none other than Coitus Mason, everybody.
Did you just pull something out of your pants?
I did. I pulled my phone out of my pants because the heater's on and it's very, very hot. So I have to turn the heat down in my house.
You have a heater on your phone?
That's correct.
Yeah,
yes,
it's
I
a
do.
smart
Wow, that's cool.
thermostat.
I control everything on my phone. It's
No, I
pretty
meant like
magical.
I thought you meant your phone had a heater on it, like you could like a little fan. It would like blow heat in your pocket, and it was making your balls hard.
No, but that is why sometimes you don't see LaBelle on the show lately. Is he's been hard in the lab inventing.
He's got a pocket fan.
You're damn right. You're damn right. We are joined here by the very angular Frank Notaro, everybody. Hello, Frankie Angles. And we are joined by still very spirited for the holidays, but I mean, even really some of the things like yesterday are just placed in different places now. It's like the elf on a shelf, but it's a orange cat on a cupboard. It's JoJo Josepha Snyder with us.
Hi.
Good to see you, JoJo. And we are joined in the Viffer by somebody who just wanted to rub her nose real quick. It's her new Carol Burnett-esque intro.
Yeah. She's telling Carol Burnett's daughter she loves her. That's a nice touch. That's a nice touch.
Really sweet.
I've got really bad hay fever.
That
Hashtag
means
not
allergies, Ben.
That's what I was
Yeah.
more concerned about. I didn't really understand that, but I thought you were just hanging out around a barn and just smelling stuff.
No, sneezing in public, people look at you and you just go, hashtag not COVID.
I understand that. And whenever Gus Walsh gets under the weather, that is definitely hay fever. We're joined by Stephanie Andrews. And we are joined here by Megan Luce. Is it pronounced Luce?
Yes, it is.
It's actually pronounced Siddles.
Ah, boom! I've never heard that word before. What's that word? How we don't even have a reference for that. That doesn't help us.
I'm sorry you're breaking up.
Oh, okay.
I like your backdrop. I like that half dark, half light. That's really well designed. Oh, your head right in the middle looks even nice too. Woo!
Just a wall and a closet.
Okay, well that's an empty closet. I don't mind an open empty closet.
Put stuff in there.
Yep.
Put a bunch of crap in there.
Please, it would make whoever, it would make Cashew Salad very happy, and you gotta do what you gotta do. We are joined by, straight from England, Blankenship. It's a little town called England in the country of Blankenship. It's Rebecca Fisher, everybody. Are you trying to find something or stuff a gift or pack shoes for traveling?
it's takeaway. I've got Chinese.
Wow, they just putting a bunch of packing paper in there for some reason, huh?
Yeah, everything wrapped in paper.
Did any food come with that? Oh, there is some soup. I see soup. That's good. That's exciting for you. I'm glad you get.
Sweet and sour sauce.
The good question he's asking. We're going to get to it as a cliffhanger later in the show. And we're joined by the good doctor herself, Abibier. It is Abby Wright, everybody. Good to see you, Bibier. It's Bibier for short, I like to say it. And coming to us with a dreamy background and an orange and white appearance, it's Lindsay Dreamsicle, Creamsicle Brown. Loving it. You still see that cable blurry. It's really beautiful. It brings back wonderful memories. Oh, there you go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are joined here by Greg Burns Jackson, whose background says, "You're the one that told the sexy witch to hump me. Next time, be more specific."
True. That's true.
Great point. That reminds me of a ridiculous street joke from my childhood that I don't think you can tell anymore, but it's a really fun one.
Sure. How about a little head? That one?
What's that? No.
How about a little head? That one?
No, the one about the guy who wants to have sex with his camel because he's horny in the desert. You know that one?
Oh, I don't.
Jesus
tell
Christ,
it to
Wendy,
you.
put your hands on the wheel.
Hi, Wendy. There's Wendy Swerdlow coming to us. I thought you were like trying to flag down a car for help or something. You all right?
He asked who he missed, and I can't tell who's on the screen because I'm paying attention to the road.
Yeah, well,
Fair,
just keep your
fair.
hands on the wheel and just
I think
trust
she's
it'll
parked.
be okay.
I don't think she's
We'll get to
driving.
you.
I think she's parked right now. I don't see trees.
No, I.
moving.
It was,
I'm at a stoplight.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
All right.
great. Thank goodness it's Wendy Swerdlow. Hopefully, it will not be Wendy swerving all over the road. Let's just keep
Swerve-low.
your
Swerve-low.
eyes. Swerve Rider. Loves that. Good to see you, Wendy. And is that everybody, Taylor? That, my friends, is the video front row. Bowers, who we got on the show today?
Oh, we got two great comics. Maggie Maye is back. Maggie, how you doing?
hey, Maggie.
Fresh from upgrading her internet. How are you? Oh, look at that fun color at the top. I love that. Looks good.
Thank you. Thank you.
You working
This
out
is
or a
hooked up.
crossing guard? Are you a crossing guard? Or
Did you
working
just
out?
come from crossing children across the street into the 80s?
No, I came for a job as a fake girl.
As a fly girl?
Nice. Very good. Yeah, that's
Good
a hell of a-
performance.
Well, that worked out for Jennifer Lopez pretty well.
It did. It did. Next stop, A-Rod. All right. We also have Adam Mamawala's here. Adam Mamawala, how
Not
you
necessarily
doing?
the A-Rod, but A-Rod. Adam Mamawala, where the fuck is Sweet?
Australian TV, bro. She's doing Australian
I
TV.
asked to be on a Wednesday show for Sweeten.
We'll have you on another one. We'll have you on another Wednesday show, and she's.
I
should have
actually,
moved
when I saw it on the website, I was like, "Is this like a bit, or is she actually? She's really been
every
doing
Wednesday.
shows?
She's super funny. She's awesome. You're gonna.
Yeah, she's been our Wednesday guest host for like several months.
It's July, yeah.
Well, I'm a little upset, but I'll try.
We'll have you on. We'll have you on with her sometime. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to.
To be honest with you, I'd never even watched Full House. I just wanted to pretend I was upset.
There you go. There you go.
How rude.
Well,
It is rude.
I will,
It is rude. That's
I will text her right now.
Tell him.
Jody.
Alabama watch. Danny Alabama.
Danny
watch.
Alabama is a big fan of yours. If you could please make out an autograph photo to Danny Alabama, he would really appreciate it.
How you doing, Adam? How
Okay,
things
man.
go? Are you still in New York?
Still in New York.
Going good there?
Things are good. Yeah.
Did you vote for mayor? Is that today?
No, that is next Tuesday.
Cool.
And obviously
vote,
going to
man.
go with the guy who is a Republican who wears a beret, because who can you trust more?
Yeah.
Republican beret. I don't know if that's a song, but okay.
I heard a story, Maggie. You had a show last night that had a little bit of drama. Do you want to tell them what happened last night?
Oh, shit,
Oh
show
gosh.
drama.
I don't know how much I can say, but so the show we were about to do, the host of the show, I guess someone from the venue had like noticed, but so we're about to know there's a dude sitting front and center, the only person sitting in the front row, like no one is sitting anywhere around him, and he's like stalking the host.
Yep.
That sucks.
They'd have the cops come and all sorts of stuff and escort this person out. Crazy.
I just,
Use
if someone doesn't
hand.
like you, just stop. I don't get this whole concept. I don't like, drives me nuts. Anyway, well, that was fun. Sorry your friend got stalked. Good story, Rich.
Did the cops come and remove the person? Is it all better now?
Yeah, they cuffed him and took him out, but it was wild for a minute.
You know what's crazy is the guy in the front row was Donald Trump. Weird. Anyway, we got anything coming in. We got anything coming in, Rach?
Yes. So Adler tried to defend Ben and said he was right, and then sent me a link to a Zara. But it says over shirt. It doesn't say over top, so he was not right. Just wanted to say that.
And are the words shirt and top not interchangeable?
No.
No.
Over top is what makes it weird.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, everybody in my family and friends over the course of my life agrees with you guys, but I'm sticking to my guns on that.
Everyone I've ever met just says I'm wrong, but you know what? I'm not going to give it up. Which, hey, go
That works.
go with your brand, man. What else
We're
we
ready for our first comic.
All right, let's do it. Coming up right now, he's one of our very favorite comics, Adam Mamawala, Daddy Alabama.
I am one and the same. I am he. He is me. We are one. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you again. I want to start by saying that I am not today going to be trying to bribe you to tip me a lot because it blew up in my face. The last time I did it, Steph Andrews gave me a very lovely tip, which I was very appreciative of. And then I shipped her 2 t-shirts to Australia, and it cost $73. So I will not be giving anything away. Tip me whatever you feel I deserve. Or if we do this game, only Americans. I am excited for you to receive it in 6 months. I do have some news. I always want to share exciting news with you all. And since the last time I did the show, which was about a month ago, I got an iPhone. I have an iPhone. I'm not an Android man anymore. This is big news. I'm sure, Bowers, you've noticed when I've texted you now. I can like your texts, and I don't get that weird thing that says like Bowers emphasized whatever. It's very strange. Here's the thing though. I got more likes on my Instagram post about getting an iPhone than I did the one where I shared getting vaccinated. That's how much people hate Androids. They hate them. Speaking of which, I want to believe that somewhere out there right now is someone who finally just got convinced to get vaccinated, but still won't switch from an Android to an iPhone. That's very funny to picture that one person who must be out there. Because I was stubborn for years, and I got to tell you, it took all of 3 days before I immediately started looking down at green bubble people. It was like, it was so quick. It's like, you know when you see like a toddler and they like see a stroller and they're like, baby, and you're like, bro, that was you 2 months ago. What are you talking about? That was just you. Because I gotta tell you, I didn't date a lot after my divorce, but like women were mean when they found out I had an Android. It was brutal. It was not fun. It like knocks you down a few pegs. And frankly, I haven't talked about this a lot, but like dating in that period where I like became re-single was very bizarre because I had missed the entire dating landscape of the previous 10 years. So I was still young-ish and dating again, but I just didn't know any of the frames of reference because I had never online dated before. So all of a sudden I felt like the youngest old man in the world where I'm just talking to people and I'm like, back in my day, Bumble was just a kind of bee. And TikTok was a Kesha song. But it's true, people hate Androids. As many of you know, I am biracial, and I have had people ask me many times if I have been discriminated against, and the answer is yes, for having an Android. My God, the hate that you get is unbelievable. Like, you know how they used to do those shows, like some corny thing on ABC, where they would take some beautiful model-looking woman, and they would put her in a fat suit and have her walk around for a day and see how people treated her? If you want that experience, just switch to an Android without telling anybody and text your favorite group chat and just see how people treat you. It is the exact same experience. And frankly, if Android discrimination is the worst thing I've ever had to deal with, I'll take it. I consider myself lucky. And speaking of which, you guys remember when everyone became a civil rights activist for 3 weeks last year? Yeah, you feel good about that? Do you? Do you feel good about what you've all done? Because man alive, isn't it fucking gross that people were activists out of boredom? I've been thinking about that a lot, and it is real icky. It is real icky that people were going to protest because they wanted an excuse to get out of the house without being canceled. There, like, believe me, there were a lot of people doing things for the right reasons, but there were a lot of people who were not. And it was like, I know everyone gets tight talking about this, but it's true. Like, there was a lot of elevating black voices until brunch came back and people were like, we're done with that. And pretty yucky. And I'm not saying this from some high horse position. Like I'm as guilty of it as anybody. There was I had like a Black Lives Matter bracelet that I wore for a lot of the past year, and at some point I took it off. And here's the thing: when you put on a bracelet that signifies an ongoing systemic issue, if you take it off, you're a real piece of shit. That's the thing. Like I took that bracelet off earlier this year because, I kid you not, it was giving me a really bad tan line. To get to a point where you're like, I care about this issue a lot, but not so much that I'm willing to have this tan line, that's pretty gross. But I will say there is something kind of poetic about taking off a BLM bracelet because it was making a specific part of my arm too white. Because here's the thing, right? We're all guilty of it to some degree. And for anybody in this audience who is over the age of 30, there was a day in your life that you just took off your Livestrong bracelet and hoped that no one would notice the next day. I was in middle school, and I remember taking it off and just praying that nobody called me out for me thinking that cancer was done. It was pretty terrible. I don't really know how to end this set because I've ended with something that's a bit edgy, if you will. So that's where I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it awkwardly. I have nothing else to say.
Everybody! Woo! Tip jar is open, top left corner. You can PayPal. You can PayPal SDSCshow.com. You can Venmo, top left corner, or you can super chat on the YouTube. Great set, man. Yeah. Now here's the thing. My question for you: is it okay? I think doing the right thing for the wrong reasons is better than doing the wrong thing for the wrong reasons, right?
1000%.
Or even the wrong thing for the right.
I mean,
so I'm saying
I
like
feel
they're halfway there, you know? Like
sure. Yeah. I mean, I feel
better
like
than
even if it was like inauthentic at times or heavy-handed, like it still is important and it still moves the needle. Like I realize we're not talking comedically anymore, but like, you know, the NBA having Black Lives Matter on the court in the bubble, that's a big deal. But yeah. I also think that like there's a certain segment of the population that like wanted to be involved in something because it was like what everybody else was doing and actually did not change anything about their lives or the things that they cared about. And that, I think, to me is the thing where it's like we all promised ourselves that we would continue to be very engaged and involved, but then as everybody has gotten back to their lives, it's like, oh well, that was important last year, but now I have all these other plans. And I just feel like that it's kind of gross, and I feel gross about it.
Well, let me if we're not talking comedically for a second, let me just posit the opposite argument. I think certainly you are right that we should take that as a wake-up call to like reignite our activism on the issue and on many issues. But I've always said I think it's actually any amount of progress, kind of like Bauer was saying, is good. And it not only does it move the needle, but we need to, I think, as a culture, start talking about any of our activism work and our charity work more because we're a culture that overshares so much. And we do keeping up with the Joneses and keeping up with the Kardashians about the most shallow, stupid stuff. And we share every lunch or every fancy thing we bought or time we got drunk, that if we shared every time we donated to a charity or did something, it would just help make the planet, even for superficial reasons, much better. And so I think any little bit helps.
Yep. No, the right thing for the wrong reasons. That's going to be my campaign. Just donate for the right thing for the wrong reasons. It is to make you look better and so people congratulate you and pat you on the back, but I don't care. If you're doing it selfishly, as long as you're doing the right thing, I don't care if you're selfish doing it. I will say one of my favorite, to go back to comedic stuff, I think my favorite thing in the world is that Android consistently makes a phone 2 times better than the iPhone, and no one gives a fuck, including me. I don't care that the camera's better. I don't care that it folds that into an entire fucking full-screen television now and somehow still folds into your pocket. We don't give a fuck.
Androids
it's
are good
amazing
phones,
to
man.
me.
They're good
It's the
phones.
best phone for sure, but no one cares.
The camera's
way
not
better
better.
phone.
The camera's
Way
not better.
better.
It takes a picture and looks like 80s colors, like I'm watching Facts of Life. iPhone camera's insane. It's amazing. You get the 3 lenses. I mean, it's a great world to be an iPhone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the Android camera they had 5 years ago on the Android. That's my point. The 3 camera thing you're talking about, the iPhone stole from Android from 5 years ago. It's fucking
colors
crazy.
look weird. The colors look weird.
Look, I agree. Here's the worst part about it. I think this is an iPhone thing, not an Android thing. But did you know if you're in a group text with someone who's on an Android, if one person in the group text is on an Android, no one can leave. You're in there for fucking ever. I'm in a basketball.
Wait. What?
Yes, I'm in a fantasy basketball group chat, and they just start a new group chat because I quit 2 years ago, and I cannot leave the group because one motherfucker, EJ, you piece of shit, has a fucking Android, and now I got to get these fucking text messages for 2 goddamn years. That is why we don't like Android. Now, probably that's iPhone's fault, but it's not, whatever.
I also feel like they're just not set up to communicate with each other. Like if
No,
you send someone a video, it looks like
Yes.
it was filmed on a potato. It's very frustrating.
Exactly.
But I think that's from iPhone. I think iPhone does that so that you don't buy an Android. I think
Yeah, so
iPhone
that you
has
go into the ecosystem.
Yeah. Now, Chrissy had an Android for years. I finally talked her into an iPhone, and she still uses all the Android apps. She still uses fucking Google Maps. All this shit. I'm like, dude, you're missing the whole point of the iPhone if you don't use the shit part of the iPhone. But
I do prefer Google Maps. I'll give her that. Like Google Maps is far superior than iPhone Maps.
That's not true.
I'm a Waze
100%.
man.
No,
I'm
you're
a
wrong.
Waze man overall. I do
Waze
Waze.
is the worst.
I
Waze
don't
is
know
terrible.
where.
You want to know the
No,
dumbest thing
Waze is
about
how
my-
weirdos drive. You don't want to follow Waze. Waze is like, hey, if you take these 7 streets, you'll save 3 minutes. I don't need that shit. Just fucking tell me how to go.
But it
Well,
has the
truthfully,
amazing feature. Yeah.
I was gonna say the reason that I got an iPhone is because I got a Mac a couple years ago, and I was sick of my phone and computer just not interacting with each other. So like every time I filmed an audition, I had to like upload it to Google Drive from my phone and then download it from Google Drive onto my computer, and it was driving me nuts. But the irony of that is, I got an iPhone 3 weeks ago, and for some reason, I just still haven't paired my phone and computer. So I'm doing the same shit. It's so stupid. There's absolutely no reason for me to have done what I did.
Well, there's a much easier solution for that problem, Adam. Is just do what I do, is just not get a lot of auditions.
Oh, right. Well, I get the auditions. I just never book anything. That's where you have to.
That's something else I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's not humble brag here, because didn't I see you in the PC Richard and Son commercial?
You
for
did.
Their,
You did see me in the PC Richard and Son commercial, and man,
You
I
were
have
great.
Pays really well, I hear.
Yeah, paid great.
Oh, would I get mobbed if I came out to LA from people seeing me in that commercial?
I mean,
Oh,
by
yeah.
me, you would. I would mob the shit
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
you. So,
You're a big deal out here.
Right,
That was actually Danny Alabama who did that. Spot.
yeah, Danny Alabama's PC.
Danny
yeah.
Alabama.
And you know what? I talked them into an extra $500 because they made me shave the huge mustache.
No.
That's hilarious.
Adam, tell me what you think of this. So Bowers and I were talking. So we're gonna start to have some guest hosts on our Friday shows. And we thought like definitely Adam Mamawala. But then the fans suggested yesterday, what about having Danny Alabama be a guest host one week? So just throwing that out there at some point, if Danny Alabama,
I feel like
after
ultimately Ben Gleib is Danny Alabama. I hate to admit it, but he's got the filter, he's got the whole situation. So I'm open to hosting as myself. And also potentially as Danny Alabama. I just would have to figure out what that means. But guess what I'm going to Halloween parties as?
no.
No, I'm not. But can you imagine?
Count me in, you guys. I'm considering that an offer. You count me in. I'll be there any Friday you need me. Woo!
I will say this though, Mr. Alabama. I did happen to look back at your Instagram, and no black square last year, so little suspect. Little suspect.
Well,
Mr.
first of all, keep your
Alabama.
hands up, Stephen Val. Thank you very much. I just want to clarify that if I could. Thank you very much for the respect. I appreciate that. I like people that respect my gun law. I didn't put a black square because I got a black square in my heart. Are you aware of that?
I don't know what that means.
Got a black square in my heart where a heart should be. Don't you understand?
No, none of us.
Okay, fair enough. Also, I just wanted to say I enjoy that thin strip on your wrist, by the way, Mamawala.
Thank you. Has this quelled any desires to have Danny Alabama as a host for a full hour?
It has a little bit. It has actually. It has.
All right, count me in.
Hey, don't be saying words like quelled that Danny Alabama doesn't understand. That's not cool. Using vocabulary.
Well, that's when you put your feather in that ink and you sign the Constitution. Fully aware of that. See you Friday.
Now, I'm actually interested to see how long Steve and Val will keep their hands up. You think they can do it for another 40 minutes? Let's
No,
keep them on
put 'em
camera the rest of
down.
the time.
All right, Adam, let's get to some tips. We had Molly send you $10 and said, BLM, as long as we can have a nice even tan. Jennifer's story, Adam, I still love my Galaxy phone. Apple can eat my shorts.
I mean, that is very Android
Was there
user
no- was
of
there
a
no-
phrase.
Yeah. To quote Bart Simpson from 1994 is a very no, it's 92 is a very strong Android move. That's the solid.
Very Android of you for sure.
Just to be clear, was there no tip attached to that? Just hating.
There's always a tip.
Okay.
Abby Rice sent you $10. I never had a Live Strong bracelet.
Guess you don't care about cancer.
I root for death generally, so I'm not against any sort of cures.
I'm glad I'm so glad they never had COVID bracelets. That would have been brutal.
Right.
I took my Livestrong bracelet off when I heard that Armstrong was doing blood transfusions with his biking team in the hotel room. I figured I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm out.
You had it on all that time.
Yeah, no, that's not even true. To be honest with you, that's a good point.
Yeah, it was a tough day when I took my WWJD bracelet off. That was hard for me.
I bet that's hard for you.
You know.
All right.
I did it like Rudy for the coach when they gave him the jerseys said they're not going to play. I went to the priest and said, "Here's my WWJD."
Are you eating Bart Simpson's ass? What's happening?
It is
here?
dessert pickup lines, isn't
That's
it?
why he's dancing. That's why he's dancing.
My shorts, man. I love Android.
All right, Adam. Miley tipped you and said, much love for Danny, Alabama. Kim Stewart sent you $10. Welcome to the correct side of the cell world.
Thanks.
We also had Technics tip and says, I am he is I, and Kristen is she. Chili Lee Dog sent each comic $10. Front row Stephen Val, $10. Adam, you don't have to mail us anything, but if you could flash us your favorite gang sign, that would just be dandy.
Interesting. I don't know how to respond to that, but actually,
say no.
I guess I could say no. Yeah,
Is
maybe
that a
I'll just say no.
Mamawala? Is that a Mamawala?
Do you remember when people used to do this thing? It was like
blood
or whatever.
Oh, nice.
You probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Go back and edit it.
Remember when people, you mean the Bloods? The Bloods did that.
Yeah.
It wasn't people. It was a specific group of people called the Bloods. I don't think you should do that if you're not a Blood. That's how you get killed.
I mean, I definitely had a headshot at one point where I was doing that, and I showed up to do a gig in a casino, and it was me. They found this picture online. It wasn't even really a headshot; it was a photo I was taking, and that was the headshot they used for the club. And I realized I probably started needing to make better choices at some point.
Well, we used to have a frame in Morty, just one, like a static frame that would have the next three headliners. And Tony thought it was funny to find the worst picture he could of that person online and put it just in that frame. Like the online was all their great headshots, but we always had one really embarrassing picture of them in the front row. And it was very funny. But like one guy was like, dude, that was my Halloween costume 11 years ago when I was Gomez Adams. Where the fuck did you find that picture?
All right. Dizzy by Nature said, from BLM to BLT, that's America. Mary L sent you $10 and said, here's a bit of change to buy some sunless tanner so you can wear your BLM bracelet.
There you go.
Anna D tipped, Adam, easiest ending to use, the end.
I'll consider that next time.
That's your closer from now on. It's just the end. That's just your last two words of every set.
And they live happily ever after.
Or when you're doing that particular set, you could just fade to black. That was a good. What's wrong with that? That was a very appropriate comment, and I thought on point, kind of clever. Maybe I'm wrong.
Dana did too and said, I have an Android. I like saving $1,000 over buying an Apple. I'm funny that way. What a fun set. And then Doc Sanchez said, want to buy my Android? 25 cents today only. And then last one, Top Hat sent $10 and said, I need a second opinion. I don't think they know who they're talking to, but I need a second opinion. According to the Peanut Gallery, if you post, ask for donations or Patreon or YouTube, you're a horrible comedian. Am I missing something? Do comedians eat?
What the hell?
What? I have no idea. Oh. I don't think they've been here before, but welcome to the show, Doc.
I have a no talking penalty.
You do, Taro.
Yeah. We're ready for Maggie.
All right, coming up next, it's Maggie Maye, everybody! Woo!
Hey, everybody. First of all, I very much enjoyed Adam's set. He said he wasn't going to bribe you guys with anything, but I'll do it. I will absolutely bribe you guys 100%. I will be selling racial indulgences. If you're one of those people who took Black Lives Matter sign down, if you stopped wearing a bracelet, if you stopped going to the marches, send me a Venmo. I'll tell you we're okay. It's for today only. Don't think you're all right. You can go and tell your friends at work that I said that your black friend me said you're one of the good ones. You can use that one today, though. Try me tomorrow. I'll be like, I'll know her. I do have to disagree with Adam. I'm also Team Android. I'm a very strong man. I'm school Android. I got an Android 7, and we wouldn't be going anywhere except for I broke the LCD screen, and the color keeps changing, and it doesn't really scroll. But guess what? It's still better than an iPhone. So deal with it. Deal with all of that. I heard a groan. That groans because you know I'm right. I'm a little bit off today. I just went and got some lunch, and I was eating some hot and sour soup, and I crunched through an eggshell. I'm gonna be listening to My Chemical Romance for the rest of the day. I am not okay. Nothing like crunching through an egg makes you feel like an animal. You know, I just like crunched through it and was like, I thought I went to college. It's just not great. Didn't feel good at all. And the worst part is, like, I was like, man, I could have stayed home. If I wanted to just be crunching through, bullshit, I could have stayed home and I could have cooked for myself. And that's with the knowledge that the pandemic gave me. Learned over the pandemic that I can't cook. Just whatever I cook. I got a lot of chasheray. I put cheese on it. It doesn't matter. The things that taught me that I can't cook, I started watching Guys Grocery Games, and I was like, wow, those are other adults cooking. I don't single box of Cheetos macaroni anywhere. I guess I can't cook. I do Cheetos macaroni. I'm always here for like a snack that tries to go straight. Like Cheetos trying to get into the macaroni game. I was here for it. But the worst part is the thing that really taught me that I couldn't cook was the children's editions of these shows, children's Guys Grocery Games. There's nothing like listening to a child talk about a food that you've never even heard of. Like, what the hell is fennel? Skylar, what are you talking about? What the hell? And like not being able to cook put me in kind of a place where like I was mad at cooking. I was mad at food prep. I was mad at everything related to that. I still have it in my living room because I was talking about it all through the pandemic. I have some black beans from Whole Food that I talk shit about all the time. Yes, I got living room beans now because I was so mad about it. They said sodium, you hear, says sodium is 5 milligrams. Great. I understand that. And over here on the other side, there's a little like little double cross, and it says not a sodium-free food. And that just pissed me. That made me so mad. That's suspicious, beans. Okay, why are you just labeling all the stuff that you're not? Why would you spend the ink to put on your label what you're not? We would not put that. We would not put up with that anywhere other than these Whole Food beans. We wouldn't put up with it. Like if you were on a dating site and somebody was just like, I have never cheated on my wife. Why are you bringing it up? Why are you bringing it up? Why are you doing it? If you have, you go on a date with a dude, he shows up with a t-shirt that says, I am current on my child support. You get merchandise if you're so current. Why is that? And guys, the end.
May, everybody, picking up on some tips. Love it. Great job. Tip jar is open. You can Venmo top left the corner. You can super chat, or you can SDSCshow.com on the PayPal. Great set, Maggie. So you're saying for today only, for a small fee, you will be someone's black friend and give them credibility in the community? I love that. That's great.
Not necessarily friend. I will give you a back approval of the day.
Gotcha.
So you want to be one of the? You afraid of your white push footprint? I will help you to mitigate that footprint today.
I love that. I love that.
For the low, price of tipping.
What's that?
For the low price of tipping.
I'm also very bad at cooking, Maggie. I've literally never added I've never added two things that weren't a food already and made them into a food. Does that make sense? Like, I can't take ingredients and make food. I can take other things that are food. I can put more cheese on pizza or whatever, but I can't take any, like, flour and add it to something and make it into something else. That's bananas to me. I don't even know how you would do that.
I thought I could cook because I made, like, box things.
Right.
And it's like, you can't cook. Betty Crocker can cook. And you just added water and butter instead of, you added milk instead of water, and now you think that you can be on Chopped.
Yeah, Chrissy, my girlfriend, made ramen from scratch, like, over the pandemic, and, like, she made her own noodles. But she only did it once. It took her, like, 4 days when she got all the shit, and it was so terrible, and it tasted okay, but she was like, yeah, I'll just go to the store from now on. This was not worth all the time and effort.
How do people even know how to do all the stuff?
YouTube.
She Googled most of it. Yeah, it's mostly YouTube.
I also...
like, how did people like, oh, I'm going to boil some macaroni for this amount of time, and they didn't even look at the bottom of a box. Like, how do you know that?
Oh, well, people just know how to do that. It's kind of like, when you go do 30 minutes of comedy, you know what you're going to say, even if you don't have a complete set list. You just have done it enough that you know what you're doing.
I feel like I got better at cooking.
That's
from
like being
watching
double
Chopped.
jointed.
What'd you say, Adam?
I said I genuinely feel like I got better at cooking from watching Chopped. Like, I just would watch food shows, and then it was more like learning what not to do, because people always, like, fuck up in horrendous way. Like, if you try to make ice cream in the dessert round, you're a cocky bastard, and your hubris will bite you in the face. Absolutely will.
Yeah, it's like having an android doing fucking ice cream in the dessert round. Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry, by the way. I had to log back in on my Android. I hope you guys can see me okay. Here, I'll just text this video to your iPhone. Is this any better, you guys? Am I coming through any better at all? Hello?
I love my Android.
No, Maggie, again, the Android does make a better phone. Whoever's arguing, like, the phone is always 2 years.
I disagree with
it's
that.
always 2 years better at technology. It's always the next new thing. It really is. But still, no one gives a shit, and it's a pain. And, like,
I don't agree. I think it's far inferior, but that's your opinion.
It's not an opinion, man. It's
hateration. It's what it hateration. It's rampant hateration.
Hateration?
Hateration against androids. It's rampant hateration.
Gotcha. I'm not. You're kind of cutting out. I thought maybe you were on an Android. Anyway, we got any tips coming in, Rich?
I think you are on an Android. You are on an Android. I'm seeing bars on the side. That's definitely an Android, and you are cutting it.
I'm on a tablet. This is Amazon's fault.
She's
tablets is the Android of tablets. Yeah, it's not an iPad.
Absolutely
Come on.
a Microsoft Surface.
Yes.
Sponsor of the NFL. My favorite thing was last year when, like, Clubhouse was all the rage, and someone sent me an invite, and then I was like, oh, it's literally not available because I have an Android. It does not exist unless you have an iPhone. It was very...
And now it does. Now you can get on if you have an Android, and it's not popular anymore. Do you see?
There you go. There you go.
Well, again, popularity, iPhone is way more popular. That's the point. But I'm saying the technology is generally a little better on the Android. They're always a couple months or years ahead of whatever the iPhone gets a couple years later. But it has a bunch of other pain in the asses of, you have to, the maps
Can we
suck
just all come together and agree that the Google Pixel sucks?
No.
What's Google Pixel?
Well, that's Taylor's phone. Taylor has a Google Pixel.
Okay.
So,
all right,
yeah.
Taylor, tell me about it.
Oh, it's just got a better camera than the iPhone.
And he's a photographer, so he would know. Oh, by the way, Taylor, you're a photographer. Who has a better phone, the base right now, iPhone 13 or the newest Android?
So the 13 has just about had a better phone, better camera than anyone else except the Pixel. Pixel's better in low light.
Gotcha. What about the iPhone 12? How much better is the Android? How long's the Android camera been better than the iPhone camera until the 13?
You're exactly right. It's like 2 years ahead on all technology, but then iPhone's like, I want to take this and make it user-friendly so people don't have to think.
That's what it is. So the iPhone is
way
just
more user-friendly.
Technology for dumb people.
So it's not even for dumb people. It's way more user-friendly.
And it's prettier. The interface just looks smooth and nice. But Taylor, what about that new feature on the last couple iPhones. My iPhone 11 even has it where it takes a picture at night and it like somehow does this long exposure and it looks even like day. It's incredible in low light.
Yeah, well, you have to use a long exposure. The Pixel has a better way to get the darks brighter.
Fair enough.
Long exposure.
I don't feel funny right now.
Okay, long exposure is gonna be the name of my next album. But anyway, we got any tips coming in, Rach?
Yes.
Tape live at that bar, huh?
All right, Maggie. Miley tipped you and said Android forever. We're gonna have a thing here.
No.
Jennifer Story said for box mac and cheese, throw in some bacon bits and you'll feel like a Michelin star chef. Molly tipped you $10 and said, skip those suspicious beans. They're out to get you.
Mm-hmm.
Front row
That's what I
Steve.
thought.
Front row Steve and Val sent you $10 and Steve said, Maggie, when I was single, I had a t-shirt made that said divorced, no kids, no debt, 6-figure salary, nice car hung with my phone number on the back. But this is not how I met Val.
Yeah.
It didn't work though, Steve.
Don't say.
It might have worked.
He said it worked. He said it worked. Okay. Doc Sanchez tipped you $10 for cooking lessons.
Nice.
We had Kim Stewart send you $10, said nice closer. Abby Wright sent you $10 and said the idea of racial indulgences is hilarious. What's the going rate?
They're expiring indulgences. I'm saying that much. If you don't come to the next rally, think.
How about this? For every dollar you spend on a tip, the indulgence lasts that an hour. So if you spend $26, that's a day and 2 hours. Does that work?
Why wouldn't you have just said 24?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to give her an extra $2. I was trying to put 26 in their head, not 24 in their head. But you know. I honestly thought 30 seemed too much, and so I thought 26 was the perfect number, if I'm being honest. But
You were going one under the Mike Baldwin threshold.
well, yeah, Mike Baldwin got screwed. He got a bunch of 27 cents, which wasn't working. So I figured maybe, if we went 26, it would work. I don't know.
All right.
Sure.
Dana tipped you, Maggie, and said the idea of a BLM indulgence tip cracks me up. Great set. Technics, Maggie Maye, video vixen of SDSC, and then he said Mamawala Bing Bang.
Malawalo Bing Bang. That's very funny. Ooh ee ooh ah ah. Adam Malawalo Bing Bang.
Do you think that's okay? Do you think it's okay to treat me like this?
Well, here's the question. You probably, by the way, Adam, have you heard that a million times? Is it not original? Is that the problem?
Yeah, no, it's not particularly original.
Okay, then that's not fun then. If it's not original, then it doesn't work.
That's
But I see
not
the face. But again, I'm not Adam on the wall, so I haven't heard all the different.
Ours, send me
variations.
$26 and we'll call it even.
All right.
Sorry to interrupt, but was someone trying to do something to my son's shorts? I heard something. Wow, my son's shorts.
Why do you have like a Joker mouth? I feel like there's like a weird Joker mouth component.
Where does Danny Alabama get these wonderful toys?
That's a good march, man.
Thank you.
That is very good.
Oh, it's march.
That is a really good march. I'll give you that. Maggie Mary L sent you $10 and said to put towards your next Uber Eats order.
Nice.
And then Anna D sent you $5. We had, let's see, Dana tipped and said, my neighbor has a Trump stop. Wait, my neighbor has a Trump stop the steal sign. Trump stop the steal sign. Among about half a dozen others, my BLM sign is staying up on my house.
There you go. There you go.
Love that. And then I think we are caught up. I think we're ready for the game.
All right. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's play this game. We are going to
Okay.
pick up desserts.
So the game is pickup lines for desserts. Maggie and Adam, starting with our video front row. Those are the ones that we're going to vote on. But here are a couple unpaid entries that I really liked that I'm really excited to say out loud. So let's just start with Alexander Breyer. I'm going to tear a Masu that ass up.
That was one of mine.
That's really good.
And if anybody wants to make these paid, go ahead.
I'm writing that one down.
Reader Media. These are all unpaid entries. You know, ice cream isn't the only thing that I like, Vanilla. Wait, where are you going?
Nice.
And then last unpaid from Chili Lee Dog. I'd eat your shitter like an apple fritter.
Oh no! I feel like I want to call the police.
What? Dump like a
They're so
truck.
good. They're so good. All right, Anna Banana, start us out.
That's so funny.
So, sorry, these are so inappropriate. Although the bar has been set really, really low today.
Yeah. Eat that shitter like an apple fritter. Kind of just lets all the gloves are off. We can say whatever the fuck we want now, right? Like,
Pretty much.
Kind of want to put gloves on after hearing that.
well, you know, you can wear gloves, but it ruins the experience.
So I said, I have. You look like a cream puff I'd like to fill.
Nice.
And sorry, Spin it out. I know what I'd like to be putting in you.
Nice one, Anna. Megan.
Nice closets.
You
Right.
filled it.
It's like all Sean. It's like all Sean Ehrlich's animals grew up. What the hell happened?
If I stare at you too long, I might go into a diabetic coma.
Nice.
And this might be a trifle forward, but can I taste your spotted dick?
Greg.
Oh no. Alright. Care to join me for some sweet summer berry grunt? And unfortunately, I didn't think this was such a popular dessert, but fancy
Nice one. Steph.
Hey, fever.
So the tiramisu, I had the tiramisu one, but I have two others, so I won't use that one. So you must be my favorite dessert because I could eat you out all day.
Nice.
And then if you were a dessert, I would drizzle my balsamic reduction all over you.
Nice.
That's mine.
Anna D.
I didn't quite go so dirty, sorry.
That's great.
You want to come over and top my sundae? And Jello there, sweet and juicy.
Jello there.
Abby.
I bake a great better than sex chocolate cake. Shall we find out if it is?
Nice.
And want to know the best thing about home baking? Licking the beater.
Oh shit.
I love hump day. Jennifer.
The headphones really sell the period vibe.
I prefer my sundae with nuts. Can I have yours?
Nice.
And if you take me downtown to Chinatown, I'll lick your fortune cookie.
Stephen Val.
This is actually the line I use to pick up Val. You don't need to Brazil wax for me. I love eating Black Forest cake.
What?
It worked.
I'm not sure it worked. I think there was some, in spite of it, she came home with you. I don't know.
Do you have another one?
No.
Okay.
He only needed the one. He only needed the one.
That's true. That's true.
As my dad always say, once you find yourself overachieving, stop. Nice work.
Wendy.
All right. Would you like some extra whipped cream on me? I mean on that. And I actually do bake this. Would you like to try my orgasm cheesecake?
Nice.
Angles.
I just got one. How's about we get out of here and go get some ice cream and have some sex? What? What's the matter? You don't like ice cream?
All right, these are the rest of the entries. If you're in our front row and you still haven't done one, just yell. Cynthia Cresswell. I wouldn't mind you spending a lifetime on my hips.
Oh, nice.
She also had hungry for these caramel nips. And
Nice.
Tina McGillan, are you Kate? Because I want a piece of that.
Nice.
Dash, come back to my pad with me. I want you to tear my suit off.
Nice. Next level on that one.
Mary L, I'll see that you creme your brulee.
Who was that?
Mary L. Dave Adler, Lord help me. Like all Twinkies, mine lasts forever, and the cream is just as sweet thanks to pineapple juice. Yes, pineapple. See, it's good for something. Ron Gould, how'd you like to be my sorbet?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wow.
These are so good. Anna Hood, sorry, Rach. Oh no. You want to make like a double stuffed Oreo?
Little DP on that one. Little DP. Funny DP should be on this show for that one.
Shannon Savage, I'd pound that cake.
By the ocean.
And that's it. Those are.
Oh
those
my
are all of
god,
them.
those are great. Creme your brulee. Tear my suit off. I thought I was gonna give it a dash for a second. I was second. Lifetime on my hips from Cynthia Cresswell was good. Licking the beater was great with Abby with the act out. What I want to put in you from Anna Hood was great. But I gotta give it to Do You Want to Be My Sorbet from Ron Gould. Holy shit, that was really good and worked on several levels. Maggie, what was your favorite?
I really like the tribal forward. And I take spotted dick the Jello one. I think that's Anna D. I love the lifetime on your hips, but Spay was that got it for me.
All right, Adam, what's your favorite?
I enjoyed Megan's spotted dick joke. While it was vile and made Val deeply uncomfortable, I enjoyed Steve's Black Forest cherry cake joke. But then once we got to the ones Rachel was reading, Tira Masudov, I'm a big pun guy. That was number one, but I have to give it to Sorbet. That was too good.
Nice. Ben, what's your favorite?
I mean, you guys have mentioned lifetime on these hips, tiramisu off creme brulee, but Ron Gould with How'd You Like to Be My Sorbet is very good.
All right, Rach, you want to make it a clean sweep?
It really, like, I love all of the ones you just said, and also the cream puff I'd like to fill for Anna H. But yeah, I mean, goddamn, Ron Gould. So Sorbet has it.
I mean, Eat Your Shitter Like an Apple Fritter was really good as an unpaid, but You Want to Be My Sorbet is one of the best I've ever heard.
So congratulations, Ron. You have won today's show. Collect your prize at sdscshow.com.
You're the champion of SDSC. Well done, my man. And
Nice.
the Night King game will
Let's do pickup lines for dinner, right? So like, I had one saved. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. What do you guys think?
Well, you could say, want me to be your fourth course?
Okay, that's a good one.
Try some dinner pickup lines. We only need a one.
Yeah,
That's probably
let's try
fine.
some dinner pickup lines.
Dinner pickup lines.
wanna have sex, or are you chicken?
There you go.
How about if you come over for dinner, I'll make you breakfast.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Nice. That would work for sure.
I wouldn't have I wouldn't understood what that meant when I was a child. When I was a young man. I
Oh,
mean.
breakfast for dinner.
Definitely didn't mean that.
All right, Adam, you got any? You got any?
I do. I have 4.
Okay.
Do you, if,
Yeah,
if we're going around?
How many you got, Ben?
I have 2.
Rach?
I have 1.
Maggie, how many you got? You got any?
6.
Oh shit! All right. Let's go around. Let's start with
Can I
Maggie.
just
We'll
do
go
mine
Maggie.
and then I can get off camera, please?
There you go.
Yeah.
Do yours, Rach.
Okay. I like this milkshake.
Ah!
I'll clean myself out.
That brought me to the yard. I'm in.
Ooh, with that revealing heavy sweater. Really sweet.
Put it on.
Maggie, start with yours. We'll go Maggie, Adam.
From heavy sweater to heavy petter. Am I wrong? What?
Hey, there you go.
Maggie.
Did it hurt when the angel food cake fell and I could feed it to you myself?
I like that one, Adam.
This is specific to me and my complexion. How would you like to see what a brownie can do for you?
Nice. Ben.
They're not actually made of cookie dough, but you can eat the balls.
Maggie.
Can I get in between? Can I in the middle of them bundt cakes?
Adam.
I mean, these are amazing jokes that Maggie is slaying with, considering the non-Apple tablet you're on. This is really impressive.
It's an Amazon buyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it is.
It's an Android pie. It's not as good, but it's
All right, my next one is damn, Lil Debbie, let me snack on them cakes.
Betty.
I'm hungry. You hear that, caramel?
I love it. Maggie.
Hey, you want to get some fruit in your Jello mold?
Nice.
My next one, it's a real reach. Get ready. I had plans, but when you walked in, I decided to eclaire my schedule.
That's a really good one.
Sorry.
Mags.
Okay. If you want the spoon, I promise I won't be a Salma fella.
Wait. What?
Is that a salmonella joke? Is that a salmonella joke?
Yeah, which is an important part of baking. It's an important thing to bring up in baking safety.
Salmonella usually deals with chicken, not
No, with eggs.
No, it can be in cookie dough.
Like the
eggs.
spoon.
Oh, the eggs. Fair. Okay.
When you look
nice,
the
nice.
yeah.
That's how
But
bad
fuck
I am.
that.
At cooking.
Eat the cookie dough. Live your life.
Adam.
All right, save the best for last. Let me put a baby in you. I promise I'll chocolate chip in for oatmeal raisin our kid.
Oh my god!
I thought at the end her name was going to be Ruth, but okay. All right, Maggie, bring us all. Do whatever we got left.
So I like my women like I like dark chocolate. Dark, singly sweet, but steadily bitter. Then I like women who got that hard candy.
You're gonna have to redo that last one.
That one cut out too much.
My
What was
bad.
that?
He said, I love older men because they've always got hard candy.
Nice.
My favorite sex move is the Werther's original.
Exactly. All right, we did it. Maggie, where do we find you? How do we find you on the world? What you got coming up? Plug your stuff.
I'm on all of the social. Maggie Maye, May spelled M-A-Y-E. This week I'm going to be in San Francisco at the Outside Land, not comedy festival, the Outside Lands regular festival. It's going to be badass. I'll be at the Gastromagic stage and at the Gateway show on Sunday.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. Adam, what you got coming up?
I am at Adam Mamawala on all of the socials, and I got some cool stuff coming up. I'll be in Atlanta next weekend, November 5th and 6th, I think it is, for the Red Clay Comedy Festival. I'm headlining Stand Up New York on November 30th, And then I'm recording my second album when I headline Zanies in Chicago, December 3rd and 4th. So if any of you are in any of those areas or know people who are, I would very much appreciate the plugs. As of now, the working titles for this album are either Hindsight is 2019, which I think is pretty strong.
That's
the year I got divorced. Or Statistically More Relatable, which I'm leaning towards at the moment. That'll be out sometime next year, but we'll figure it out.
Awesome, man. Very cool. All right, well, appreciate that. We'll see you next time. You can find me always at Bowers Comedy. You can join my Patreon, patreon.com/Bowers Comedy, where you can see my social media stuff. I'm doing more stuff all the time, so check that out. And then also today on Origin Stories at 5 p.m. Pacific, we have Long John, the comedian, is on today on Origin Stories. So check that out. Ben, what you got coming up?
First, I would just like to clarify your plug. If you join Bowers Patreon, that's the only place you can see his social media. I don't want people thinking that you're just giving them permission to see your social media on social media.
No, I've moved my social media to Patreon, so I don't post anymore anywhere else other than Patreon. So if you want to see stuff that I'm talking about, go there.
Yep,
Thank you.
Of course, brother. And you can check out my Patreon too if you'd like, patreon.com/Ben Gleib. We have hangs and fun one-on-one hangs and videos and letters and fun, cool things, and I'll draw drawings for you and all kinds of fun stuff and free tickets to my virtual shows. One of those virtual shows is this Saturday, the 2nd annual Gleib Off the Top Halloween Spectacular, with a very special surprise from just beyond this realm, and also special ghost joining me for some stand-up and improv will be Jamie Kennedy, star of Scream and all the things. So get a ticket at bengleib.com if you'd like. And I'm coming soon to Phoenix and Dallas and Vancouver with my Descent into Madness tour. You can check that out. And I'm very excited. I get now to announce one of the projects I told you guys about yesterday. If you guys remember, this is the short-term project. Very stoked about it. If you guys remember last year, I produced and hosted the big event for Wisconsin called Laughing All the Way to the White House to make sure we turned Wisconsin blue and helped flip the election. Well, the Wisconsin Democratic Party just reached out to me a little while ago and asked me if we can do it again. Apparently, Senator Ron Johnson is the most vulnerable Republican incumbent senator, and so we're going to make sure he is kicked out of office and we can keep the Senate blue and maintain our majority and save our fragile democracy. So on Sunday, November 14th, I will be hosting and putting together another event at Nowhere called Laughing to Save Our Democracy, a live stream night of comedy, stand-up, and roasting meticulously Ron Johnson. We're putting together an all-star lineup. We have not announced it publicly anywhere yet. It's going to be insane, though. I'll just tell you guys, we already have H. John Benjamin, John Lovett, we have the Sklar brothers, we have Jackie Kashian, we have Roy Wood Jr., and we're going out to like the biggest A-list people. You all know the lineup we got last year. It's going to be insane. And you can get access to watch the live stream by just donating anything to the Wisconsin Democrats. But I got special permission for my SDSC family, for any of you that want to be in the Zoom with us and supporting the show live. Just please email my assistant Jackie at bengleibassistant@gmail.com. The first 25 or so of you that do that, maybe I can extend it a little bit more, will get a free ticket to be in the video front row and part of the Zoom with us and part of this experience that helps do some good things for our country. So bengleibassistant@gmail.com. It'll be fun. It'll be in about 2.5 weeks.
Awesome. Cool. Rach, anything catch up before we get the audience out of here?
Yep. So Bunch said the look that Val gave Steve after his game entry. Steve might be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Nah.
I doubt it.
I doubt that. I think Steve's going to talk his way back into her heart.
And then Abby says, I agree with Taylor. I still eat the cookie dough. So.
And she's a doctor, so we're probably fine.
Yeah.
It's true. Exactly. So it's fine. So, all right, front row.
All right, thanks, front row. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys on, when's our next show? Wednesday?
On Friday.
Friday. Fucking Fan Fridays. Yes, there we go. Yep. Friday. But you won't be here,
on Friday, Taylor will be covering tips for me. So send him all of the things to say, please. Like emojis to act out, whatever you want. And
that'd be fun.
I can't wait to watch the show back and watch what.
I want to see. I want to see Taylor's Shiba dog. I'm excited for that. We'll see what that looks like.
His Shiba dog doing different things. And also, so we've got Greg Proops on Origin Story next week. We've decided we're going to offer SDSC fans a free ticket. So if you've never joined Origin Stories before, now's your chance. Shoot me an email at rachel@comedyjuice.com and we'll get you a link and get you into Origin Stories for the Greg Proops interview. So.
And if you're an Origin Story Patreon, we're going to give you 2 free tickets to give to anybody that you want to try to encourage them to watch. So if you got friends or other people in the world, so if you're a Patreon to Origin Stories, we're going to give you 2 free tickets to give to other people. So send Rach that, and we'll give you those to give to other people. So there you go.
Awesome. Well,
cool.
I will see you guys after Halloween and all this stuff. I'll see you on Wednesday next week for Hump Day. Good night.
And Savannah gets here tomorrow, so we're going to hang out all weekend. Savannah, Team Bowers is going to be going strong. So if you're in LA, let me know. We're going on Halloween stuff. We're going to have a good time. We'll see you then.
Thank you guys so much for being with us. That was a really, really fun Wednesday. I look forward to seeing you on Friday. And until then, let all your dreams be clear and not Android dreams. I didn't mean to click that. Damn it, I'm trying to click this. Fuck. Anyway, good night. Shit.
What's on the screen?